Oh, shit. Yeah. Breaking news. How do you think you are? World check. 50% of America will die in 2 months. This just in. All meat is gone. This just in.
Damn, dude.
What?
It's another week, another episode. And for those of you still alive out there that haven't died from this Rona,
God bless you.
Welcome back.
And you don't got much longer, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you have much longer, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
How many years did you give me?
Well, how old are you? 37?
38. That's like, come on.
Sorry, dude. What?
We had a terrible podcast last week.
You keep saying that, but I don't feel like it was that bad.
You never have, you never have like you leave here and you're like that's sad that's on the internet. I'm embarrassed of that.
Dude, there's pictures of my penis on the internet. Come on. There's a couple more things that are sad.
There's not pictures of your penis on the internet?
No, not on the internet.
Any girl that got those pictures deleted them right away.
Probably. You know, that's such a lie because, like, anybody that's like, send me those pics, I'll delete them right after I see them.
Yeah, no.
Nobody deletes
Who would
them.
have believed that?
Gullible people.
That's like even the people
That's how I got some titty pics, though. I mean,
right. And then they
right off the bat with the titty pic.
and they didn't even know you're gonna just screenshot it right away or something.
Yeah, no.
I actually wouldn't screenshot it a lot of times because I'm a good person. I would just be like, "That's nice."
Yeah.
Next. You know what I mean?
Well, are those Snapchat days that you're talking about, or what?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Okay, how old? How many years I got?
2.
And I'm 31, bro.
Oh.
2 years?
No, okay, then 5. If you're 31.
It's not too bad. I'll take 5 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you do if you knew you were going to die in 5 years?
Definitely not work anymore.
How would you make
Definitely
ends
stop
meet?
this stupid shit.
How would you make ends meet? That's a little dark, huh?
It's dark.
What do we got? La Cumbre.
I just probably like live with my friends and people like at random times. I feel like.
Yeah?
Like if I live with you for a while, I'll be like, dude, I'm dying. I don't want to work. I'm like, all right,
I'd be
fine.
like, all right, dude, cool, yeah.
Live in the chicken coop.
Wait, is it contagious? No, then you can't live here.
No, it's just like this weird thing that my penis starts eating itself.
Oh, and it
And
just can't stop.
Yeah, it never stops and just starts.
So it just starts eating your organs and all that.
It's actually a really sad disease. This is what that Jack movie was about with Robin Williams. Did you ever watch that?
No.
He
Favorite Robin Williams movie? Go.
The Night Listener.
The Night Listener?
Yeah.
I've never seen that
It
either.
was a deep cut. I just wanted to say it.
Oh, really? The World's Greatest Dad, though.
Really?
Have you seen
You've
that?
said that before.
It's a really good movie. I don't know, man. It just...
I didn't think that was a very good movie. That was like one of his last ones, I feel like. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's hoppy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Salute, thank you.
Salud, güey. Mrs. Doubtfire? It was funny, but I mean, it's too mainstream for me, I think.
Well, for me, it wasn't mainstream because I was like late 80s, early 90s, and it was about cross-dressing.
Cross-dressing, yeah.
So-
You related to it, though.
I mean, I was just like, dude, like, have you ever watched the things where they make them horror movies? Where it's like they do a cut together of Mrs. Doubtfire if it was a horror movie. Oh my! Like I would recommend going on YouTube and watching those.
Yeah?
Those ones are funny. And then there's a Full House one where they make the trailer look like Danny Tanner. The dad is just like the biggest creep, and it's so funny.
They weren't far off.
Yeah, they weren't too far
Bob
off.
Saget?
Lots of sitting on the end of the bed, hand on the knee. You know,
Being a good old American dad.
it
huh?
ruined the Olsen twins. Do you think that that's what happened to them?
To the Olsen twins?
Yeah.
I don't think it was Bob Saget, but yeah.
No, but it was fame. You
Yeah.
think just that young fame?
Fame or, abuse.
But their older sister seems to be
Sexual
doing
abuse.
fine.
Is she?
Oh my,
Is she banging?
She's my number
Who's
one.
the older Olsen? Is it if I looked at
Elizabeth Olsen.
Really?
Oh man, she is.
I've never seen her. I don't think I've ever seen her.
She's looking like a lunchable snack, dude. Because that didn't make any sense. So I don't talk to
Older
girls.
Olsen.
I told you her name. Why are you doing older Olsen?
Because I was already invested in it, all right, dude? Elizabeth Olsen, Wikipedia.
Yeah, pull that up,
Let's see
dude.
this little Rice Krispie treat you talking about.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. She's pliable, gooey
see,
when you
let me see.
like. Nah, see, I ruined it again.
Gooey when you... God, you're nasty.
I know. Who looks on what is it? Wikipedia? You're looking at pictures for. Go to images. What?
I'm interested in her bio, bro.
Oh.
It's not just a pretty face for me like you, okay?
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she looks
Oh.
a little thoughty, dog.
What's that supposed to mean, dude? Don't talk to her like that. You don't even know her. You just saw a picture and you called her a thought.
Yeah,
dude.
she looks like a little thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
see, these are all just Olsen bitches.
They were my first crush.
Really?
The Olsen twins. Yeah, which is weird because
They always look like they were on drugs, huh?
hell yeah, dog.
That was a full full
But
house.
dude,
days.
isn't that because like who was your first crush? I remember because I was like 4 or 5 years old and I was like these little girls are giving me weird feelings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They were like-
Topanga. I like Topanga a lot.
Everybody liked
doggy.
Topanga.
I know, but
she had those
that's
DSLs, dude.
Oh, DSLs and double Ds, dog.
Oh my god, she was
Those fucking
breastfeeding
milk
throughout
solids,
that
dog.
whole series.
Oh, and it
I
wasn't.
think she was just doing that to orphans. Like she would just go to like
Just orphan-
orphanage and
yeah.
just be like, "I've got milk, so
who
take
needs them?
it."
Who needs some
There-
protein?
There's a
huh?
thing that's actually it happens to some females.
Really?
Their breasts
Just
just
start lactating.
they start lactating and they produce milk.
God damn! I wish I had one of those.
Really?
Well, I mean, right now I do, but like all the time.
Yeah.
I meant,
It's so weird.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You just sell it too if you want.
Some people do.
Yeah, bodybuilders like that shit.
Do they?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. For some reason, I guess it has more nutrients than regular milk or like whole milk.
That's a weird thing with like bodybuilders for how masculine and stuff they make it out to be. They're shoving needles in their ass and drinking tit milk and
Well, you gotta stay girthy.
they're
you know
very
what I'm saying?
fragile. They're very fragile people, I feel like.
Well, I think to keep up that is this her? Little red hair action.
Yeah, that's her.
All right, she looks just like him too, though.
She's probably my number one in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she? What does she do? Is she an actress?
She's like
too?
she was in like Avengers Endgame, which is a pretty big movie.
Oh, that's. Oh, that was her.
Yeah, she has the best line to what's his face when she's like, "You've taken everything from me." She's like, "I don't know who you are."
Oh yeah, that's right.
dude, that's the ultimate
what a
diss.
gangster. Huh?
She's
Oh,
been in a lot
that's
of like
right.
good like indie movies and stuff like that too, though. She's something about her. I have a type though. If you look at the collection of people that have been with it, you'll
Show me
get
some
it.
pictures, doggy.
All right.
Bring them up.
Well, here we go. No,
So you would just live with friends for the last 5 years?
yeah.
You wouldn't like travel? Like just fucking I've always had like the temptation of just hopping up on a train and just fucking riding that, dude. You know, like in the movies or the fucking
hobo life.
folklores. Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
I've always wanted to do something like that, dude.
Yeah.
Just grab a train, take it all the way across the US, bruh.
Dude. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that. But then at the same time, it's like if I know I'm going to die in 5 years, I can't do that because I'm married. I have a
Kill 'em.
child. Like, no, that's a little too sad, man.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just throwing ideas. I know it's
I
a
know,
good idea or a bad
you
idea.
know, we're spitballing
You
here.
know what I mean?
okay?
Like I got 5 years left. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you up in heaven.
It's like this was fun, but hey, you know, 5 years.
You know, like what are you gonna do in the next 5 years of your life? You know what I mean? As a baby, it's like you're not gonna
I don't want to work.
accomplish anything.
Yeah,
So it's
no.
like I'm just gonna be taking care of you. And then same with the other one. So it's like I need to go jump on trains and I want to have sleepovers for whatever
Right,
reason.
very aristocratic life, and maybe just go out to the woods and write.
What's also tricky though is when people tell you this ultimatum, you can't really trust. I mean, you can trust doctors a little bit, but they don't always know. Some people are like given 2 weeks left to live.
Oh yeah, and they live like 6. Yeah.
And that would, I mean, I
6
would
more
max out
years.
credit cards and shit like that, and all of a sudden I'm alive, and then maybe they cure it or something, you know. And that's one I would definitely max out hella
Yeah.
credit cards. I would see how much
Really?
I would see how much I could get.
What would you buy?
Just enough
material-
stuff so when I died, my parents had to pay for all my debt.
Like they didn't have to pay for 18 years of your life while you grew
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Well, I'm 32, so that's not very good math.
Well, I was saying, I was trying to give you some credit
No,
there.
don't
but
give me credit where it's
all
not
right.
due. Okay,
Never mind.
I don't pay for anything.
All right,
I'm a free soul,
freeloader. More
Yeah.
like it, dude.
born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Jeez Louise.
No, I work for the things I do, unfortunately. Actually, I couldn't, it'd be hard for me to just take things. You know what I mean? Like, even with, like, in relationships, I don't like being with somebody that you feel like they're almost just sucking off your tit a little bit. You know what I mean?
Being a little mooch, dog.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing.
A
That's
little
probably,
leech.
Yeah, a
You
little
dating
bit.
a little leech, huh? You jumped in the open waters of relationship, and then you just
Yeah.
came out with a leech.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, there's one side of it where, like, well, if you love this person, you care about them, it shouldn't really bother you. But at the same time, it's like sometimes it's like, dude, couldn't you like I don't know.
Try?
There's one relationship I'm thinking of in particular.
In particular?
That's
Come on, Sally.
I was just like, dude, come on. Like, I'm paying for everything.
Right.
It just got exhausting. Cause it's like, it's one thing if you take them out to a nice
How
dinner
was
every
the
once in a
sex,
while.
though? How was the
but
sex?
It's fine. It's good.
It was sex. Yeah. See,
I don't even remember what sex is like anymore. So I mean, it was good, I guess.
God. How long has it been since you had sex, dude?
It's a good question. No, it's way too long, man. Definitely over a year.
And
I've hooked up, but P&V, I swore off of it for a while.
yeah,
I did.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
It was the last couple of years, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely like probably 2 years ago where I was like, I need to.
Take a chill pill
Yeah.
before you have to take a pill to chill.
Yes. Because you get. That's the thing. You get your pick of the litter for so many years and do this and that. It does get a little like tiresome. Like when I still see people that are in their 30s.
Damn,
like
you saying you were a hog, huh, boy?
I've had moments.
You were
I've definitely had moments. Especially, well, the thing that's really healthy that I do is when I get out of a relationship, try to forget that person.
You just try to get another person under you as quick
As many as I can.
Yeah.
It's like I try to build this thing of people from that person. So it's like I hook up with like 2 or 3 people after. It's like, oh, well, you're this many. It's really healthy.
I barely even remember.
It's really healthy.
Yeah, I feel like there's some trauma behind.
And you definitely don't forget them. I'll tell you that. And we have a new song coming out about that very soon.
Oh yeah. How did you guys record?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Nice.
I'm actually really
Portals?
yeah. I'm really happy with it, dude.
Nice.
I'm excited. So
I like the picture. Who took the picture?
it was cool. I don't know. Eric is good at finding like a lot of those free hosting kind of like
gotcha.
things. So
Yeah.
he found that, and we're gonna.
I've taken a picture like that actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
It is cool because it's one of those things where Portals. It's weird. Do you know the video game Portal?
Mm-mm.
So it's.
Do you jump in a hole and come out somewhere else?
It's one of my favorite video games of all time, and I think the original was for the 360, and you have this gun and you get to shoot 2 portals, right? So you go one portal, and then it's like a puzzle game where you have to try to get out of this like warehouse or whatever. And it was the first time in like layman's term that it like really dumbed down how like portals and time travel and like all those kind of things coexist, and how like you could enter this one realm, come out a different realm, and how like if you throw something, then that force will come down harder depending on gravity or where. So I've always had those in my head of like the portals specifically in that game, and obviously they drew them for how we actually see light and time.
Yeah.
And so when he showed that picture too, I was like, that's exactly what I had in my head. But I was like, I guess that makes sense because that is what a portal or like some kind of black hole essentially is. It's like light not being allowed to escape or enter somewhere into the realm change.
It's literally like a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in fucking Disney or Looney Tunes where they would throw the portal. They would like throw it on the ground for like a character to fall in.
Yeah.
And like make them disappear.
Right, but
you ever seen those?
I would see that, but there was never a second portal that you were aware of. So you only saw them.
Yeah, so
it was like Alice in Wonderland. You go down the rabbit hole or you walk through the mirror, but it's not like you are coming out somewhere else, but not in the same landscape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the frame.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of interesting to think of it in this terms of like
how
portals is like you could go through a portal, come back somewhere that seems familiar, but it could be completely different as well. I don't know. It's trippy, dude. I love all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
the song's about forgetting somebody you slept with.
That song is a lot about the quarantine. I mean, I wrote it during the quarantine where it was like it was a hard time to be alone,
Which now,
and single.
Boy, we're free.
I know.
We
are free.
Arizona.
And we will definitely get onto that.
Being the pioneers, doggy, of opening up.
It's true. So it's like it was a hard time being alone, and the thing is that was really striking to me, like Easter, those holidays like that, or like you have these Zoom chats and you're like talking to 20 people and they're all around, their friends or their family or their significant other. And like, it was always just me in that box alone,
Should have brought Nokia up there, dog.
Well, I definitely did a couple times. I got drunk and high on all those things.
Oh, nice.
So it's like this thought of being alone, and then how instead of being like a Groundhog's Day kind of scenario where like you keep on living over and over again, it felt almost like another trip of being like, how did we get here? What is it? And then you keep on you look back at old flames, and be like, what would it be like now if they were here? Like, and
okay.
what world and what portal would it be to like this?
Yeah.
And why does that person keep on? It was almost more the portal of being like, why is this person, even after so many years, still get into my head somehow and like jump into it, no matter if I'm in this weird, this realm right here.
Yeah.
Like this podcast, we're right here in this room where I haven't seen them forever, but it's like they're still interjecting some. So it's a lot about that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a neat idea because like people, you are made out of like, I don't know. There's something that like I do, or per se, there's something I do that reminds me of a specific person.
Yeah,
you know, even if that person's not in my life anymore, like I still do this, and every time I do that, that person pops into my head.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So throughout our lives, we meet, you know, so many different people, whether it be platonic or, you know, in a relationship or sexual or whatever you want to say. But those people build kind of
with you,
which
is really strange.
It grows.
Yeah.
On. It's like a fucking plant or a weed, if you want to call it.
And that's so true. Like
because like, yeah, there's shit that I do now that it's like, it reminds me of, you know, 2 relationships ago or a friend in fucking elementary, like 2nd grade, like and these people that I haven't talked to in years, but I still think about them almost every time I do this thing, you know.
The platonic thing's interesting because I never really thought about that. It is true. Like those same people are blanketed around you. Like I still think about so many of my childhood friends almost on a daily basis.
Right.
And then this is the danger that my brain goes into where it's like, is it pathetic that I'm still thinking about these people or this person or this relationship? It's like, are they... And then so being a writer too, I'm writing about these things. Like, did I experience this or did I experience it in a different way? Like some of these moments, like I think I've talked about this on here before, of like taking acid for like one of the first time, snowing outside, having sex and like crying. We both cried and like it was one of the most
the crying
beautiful moments of my life. But conveyed to that person is like, oh yeah, I guess we did that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so weird how we cling, and then I feel not gross. I'm just like, dude, I don't know, move on or keep fucking moving. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you were saying like not having that leech. Like I think you realize like who you said you did acid. It was a great experience. It was snowing and cried.
Yeah.
And you barely remember that person. Because maybe that person didn't really impact your life.
No, I remember that person a lot.
You do?
I'm saying vice versa. Like even in a lot of the relationships that I write about or think about, it's like in these moments or these times, it's like, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, which is none of these people are ever going to listen to this or into fucking 96 episodes and like time stamping if I'm ever going to talk to them. But like these really like weird romantic or like even some of the people that I would say I love like soulmate kind of stuff, but I believe we have multiple throughout our life. Like, do they actually feel like that too? It's just like we just went different like paths and just grew different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, man, we're all just fucking so different. Too.
It's weird. I mean, yeah, for you, it's so crazy. I mean, you've been in a relationship for 10 years.
Yeah,
that's so fucking crazy. That's crazy. I was talking to my band about this the other day because we've been a band for about 5 years now. At least the 3 of us that are.
Right, not the
original ones. And I'm like, I mean, I have most of my friendships. I think my longest friendship was 6 years.
Oh, so you're about to burn a bridge, is what you're saying?
I've been a runner my whole life, so it's weird to like have a relationship with people, but it's nice to have them because it feels like one of the few times in a relationship it doesn't feel like I'm like we're not competing. Like I generally do believe that they care about me and would do anything for me, and they wouldn't. You know, like I had one of my best friends in the world fucked an ex-girlfriend of mine that like we were still kind of maybe getting together.
Okay.
And kept it secret from me. Like that was my best friend in the world.
Right.
Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
Really fucked up.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to be that mooch either. You know, you don't. Yeah, that happens quite often. Dude.
I know. Maybe I should be a pipe smoker on this show because.
Or that bong ripper, dog.
I don't want to get my mouth all over what your lips are on, dude.
Come on.
Corona's over. USA. USA.
We opened up, man. Corona's done.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It feels weird sometimes, though. I don't know. I think
it's just crazy the shit that sticks
That's just the thing with like being locked down, you know, and being alone. you know, and most times I love being alone and I enjoy it, but you do realize too, when you live like a kind of I don't know, shut in life, those little trips to the record store or the grocery store just to buy fresh produce, those little interactions feed your soul a lot more than my soul.
Because
than I do realize.
You're an introvert, for
right?
sure,
So it's like those little interactions, like talking to somebody at like a record store, even whatever it is. I'm like that gives me
that's
enough.
a week.
That's all I need.
That's a week.
That's all
I don't need to go out until next week. Yeah.
We had dinner last week, and I was like, that's good for the year.
Yeah. See ya. Yeah. I think you said see you in 2 years, which was 2 years prior to last week. The last time you were over at my house.
Do you think it's a coincidence?
No, I know.
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. Follow the pattern, okay?
Yeah, that's funny, man. That's just weird, like the shit that clings into who you are as a person, because now you do that thing that you learned from this person, and it's like, now that's you. That's just you. Fuck. Are we ourselves?
Are we finally doing a "Who do you think you are"
Wow,
podcast? Are we actually on?
We're asking the question. Huh? We're asking it. God damn, who are you?
Who do you think you are? No, that's true.
funny.
It's all those people and things that do kind of shape you or create you. I mean, that's why I mean, I've been thankful to have the relationships that I have had and like moving around and stuff, because I feel like I've learned a lot from some people that like at this part of my life I would never probably be friends with, but I got to learn things from them just because at different times.
We're all young and dumb, dude.
Sometimes, I mean, I'm 30, almost 32, dude. This next month.
Well,
and
I guess I should say we were all
young
and dumb.
Yeah.
Some people just.
Have you eaten out yet?
Yeah, actually.
Where'd you go?
I've been to the establishment you work at. Yeah.
It's my sister's birthday this week, so we're going out.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually like.
Where are you guys going?
I kind of hate that I'm really excited about it.
well, as you said, the introvert in you
dumb...
hasn't been out in like.
I'm so fucking sick of cooking.
2 months.
Oh my god, I am, dude. I'm so sick of cooking.
You cook for yourself and you cook for other people. So
but I generally don't cook for other people.
I mean, work.
I know, but I usually don't cook at work.
Yeah.
But since we've been like a skeleton crew, I've had to do it more. So it's like,
I get you.
Cooking more there. And then since all these fucking lockdown, I bought so much bullshit food that like I've wanted to be like, okay, you're gonna cook it, you're gonna eat it.
Or you can just donate it, dog. St. Mary's Food Bank.
I spent so much money on it, dude. So I needed to eat it. So I've just been eating just gross bullshit the last couple weeks of like stuff that I wouldn't want and frozen meats and just
ooh, frozen meats.
Just sick of cooking, dude. So I can't wait. We're going to La Hacienda.
Okay. Having a little bit fun Mexican cuisine.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Where's that at?
Dude, it's in the Princess Hotel.
Oh shit.
Silver
Papa
paying.
paying.
He's paying. You think I'm going there, dude? Yeah, right. He's like you hear anybody else that's like, this guy's complaining about buying girlfriends and relationships with food. He's definitely not going to the princess.
So he's talking about leeching off of people?
Yeah.
Wow. He's 32.
Is he projecting?
That's hilarious. No, but leeching, I don't think it's leeching if it's off your parents. Your parents are going to love you no matter what.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
If you got good parents, because there's some bullshit parents out there.
I got so lucky, dude.
I know. I think about that all the time, dude.
I do too. Especially as I gotten older. I definitely didn't think about it when I was younger.
No, because you're a rebellious little fuck and young and dumb, like we said. Actually, I enjoyed. I do, and I think. I think I've always been very social, but I do enjoy the aspect of just not going out.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, man. I like being at home. I like coming to do this. It's giving me more time to read. It's giving me more time to ride my bike, run.
If you have a sanctuary, I mean, that's why I love being at I've lived alone for so long, and like most of my adult life, I guess that's like I have a space that I enjoy. So it's like I could see not liking to be home if like you lived in like a 5-bedroom apartment where like no dudes clean up after each other.
Yeah,
and, like,
no, for sure.
The toilet just has like those like urine stains all the way to the top of it. Like
the lines.
Yeah.
After every time.
Well, I don't know. I'm just talking.
Oh, the calcium lines.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just like when people don't clean their toilet for like 6 months. Like have you been to a frat house before?
No.
Really?
No, I didn't go to college. Well, I went to college for what I wanted to go to.
Well, frat houses aren't really here though either, are they?
Downtown, I think.
Are they?
ASU.
I thought they got rid of them here for some reason. Why did I think that?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't think ASU has them.
Really?
I don't think so.
I know there's fraternities. I don't know if they have houses.
I think there's some.
But I get what you mean. It's a fucking bachelor pad too.
Yeah.
But I mean, yours is a bachelor pad too.
Well,
but you're
a
you're
young
not
child here.
you're not
so.
nasty, dude. You know, you just clean
Yeah.
up after yourself.
Well, if you ask my family, I'm nasty, but my mom and my older sister's cleaning OCD. Is your mom like that too?
My mom's very
Or she just enjoys it?
precise. So she cleans everything every Sunday. Sunday morning was cleaning, dude.
Well,
So-
give me one of the what's the you hear a song or something?
Oh, bro, you're in your bed. It's probably like 8:30,
Yeah.
8:45. And then you just hear fucking Selena in the back. Come on up, flood. Come on up. And, you know, my mom's fucking mopping away. And if you're up,
Yeah.
you have to help.
Oh.
But she'll give you like 30 minutes. And if you're not up in 30 minutes
Yeah.
after the song, because that's like the alarm. That's like,
Oh.
soldiers, get your boots on. We got to go.
That's the
that's
worst
the call.
inspirational
That's the
music.
call.
Selena.
Yeah. Well,
It's like war. What is it? It's like da 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 dee.
I don't know, man. I mopped with fucking rhythm. That's how I learned how to dance with a mop, man.
Yeah?
Sunday mornings when I was about 12, 13. Get up. That's literally what it was. Like it would be a song and she'd give you like 30 minutes
Yeah.
and then you have to get up and help clean. You start with your room and then you work outwards.
Damn.
Like you go meet her, it's like, "Mom, what have you done? What have
It's like
you
a
done?"
bad infection.
I don't know.
Staph
It taught
infection, I
me
was gonna say.
taught me how to kind of just keep up after myself.
My
you
mom
know?
never wanted me to clean. My mom hates anybody like helping. She's very like.
Where's she from?
All over. She's a mutt. Just
No, but
mix.
originally.
South? Yeah, like South Florida or something like that. Where is she from? That's a great question.
That
dude.
hospitality.
We've all
Where's
moved
your
around.
mom from?
We all moved around so.
You just get all
I
mixed
think
up.
Geneva, like that's like Illinois.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure like that's where I know that her parents, my grandparents, like Florida, they retired. I know my dad was Georgia, like near Atlanta, like kind of area. I think they were.
Your
in.
dad was Georgia and he married a Georgia?
That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it turned
Just
them on.
is like, I like the state.
I love the state.
Yeah.
Well,
I
no, they
can
had to
see
have lived close together because they met. It was like back in the days
okay,
where like you
alright.
met your neighbors and then
Right. Or you met at work. or
sounds
you
so
met-
nice,
yeah.
dude.
Well, I've heard like online is kind of that way too because
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
no, but listen, hear me out. Online, you put a specific, how far do you want to travel for a bang?
Right,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're meeting people around in your area. It's not that different than meeting the people around that work in the convenience store, that work at the,
It's not that different except for the fact that you're fucking meeting them on the internet, not in real life. Where like
you're
my,
meeting
my
on the
personality
internet too.
is in real life,
No, I understand that, but you have to. That's why you got to
course
throw
you
them
do, dude.
clever fucking one-liners.
You could
dog.
coming over here dressed like that every single week, dog.
You liking
Of
it?
course you get it.
What?
My personality. You
Oh,
keep
yeah,
coming
yeah,
back for more, dude.
I don't know, man. I like you. You're a good friend.
I wouldn't say good friend. I'm a friend. Like
No,
good
but
in the
sometimes-
sense, good in the sense that I'm not a good friend. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
We're good friends, but like
We're
I'm not
good
a
at
good
not
friend.
being good
Yeah.
friends. Sometimes bad friends is what you need, man.
Wow, that's true. And thank you for being.
No, but yeah, my mom will make us clean, man.
My mama said.
And then now at home, I try to clean. I try to keep up cleaning, which was something that my mom would keep up clean
Uh-huh.
throughout the week, but Sunday was
deed.
a family, affair. So I try to keep up cleaning, which I never cleaned like that, but
How are they doing? Are they starting to feel a little more freedom now? Are they flapping their wings? I know your parents were pretty like scared
My-
about this for a while.
mainly my mother.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just what we all should have been doing, dude. Just fucking washing our hands, giving people their personal space. I think I even said that last week. Like, just give people their bubble back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quit crowding. Quit.
Well, it's hard in some areas. It's easier said than done. I mean,
I understand, but it's just like common courtesies that we should do that.
God damn
You suck at that,
I
dude.
know. Well,
and that's
it's not-
so bad because if you sucked at that, it
it
wouldn't,
wouldn't
go
be done.
out.
Yeah. Well,
So you're even bad at that.
I know.
You're not good.
Well, the thing is that I'm bad at so many things when I find out what I'm good at, and it must be have a lot of like marbles in that basket.
Yeah.
Is that an expression? What's the eggs in the basket? That makes more sense than marbles. Why are you
I
collecting
think it's
marbles?
don't put all your eggs in one
basket.
in the same basket.
So I used the wrong expression. No, but I'm saying the opposite. I'm like, I'm trying, and then my eggs, I don't know.
It's like a hole at the bottom of the basket. Your eggs just fall out.
Because it is marbles. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess I didn't need to smoke anymore. Eggs and marbles and baskets, dude. I just want to go outside in the world and have fucking. I want to have Easter back. Can we redo Easter? I want to go to an Easter egg hunt.
Redos.
I want an Easter egg hunt, dude. And I don't want to wait for next year.
I'll set one up. I'll set a special one up for you. Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Would you be okay with that?
That'd be fun.
Next year, though.
No.
I
want Easter.
Okay, Nick. You have to wait. I know. I want Easter too. It's one of the best holidays ever. Okay, you just have to wait till next year.
I'm not taking any more of your stupid pictures.
Son, I will set a good Easter egg hunt for you next year. It'll have money, maybe a couple 20s in there.
What am I gonna do with 20s?
Well, if you get 2 of them, you have 40, dude.
What am I gonna do with that?
That's a plus.
You buy me everything that I want.
Okay, this is just
I want candy.
Pocket change. This is pocket change. You know? Come on, son.
Dad. You're the worst. And why are you...
Okay, fuck off. Go to your room, you little shit. There is no Easter. Easter's over, okay?
And you know what? Get down to beer.
You don't even get a birthday, okay? June 29th? I don't know when that is, okay? It's going to skip it. It's a leap year, remember? Fuck you, kid. Go to your room. I could be that dad or I could be the first dad.
Well, that one sounded like a stepdad.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I did definitely boink your mom after she had you.
That sounded like me if I got intermingled with one of these girls on a dating site and I became stepdad to one of their 6-year-old kids.
Well, then that's your
I
reality.
was just trying to bang your mom, and now all of a sudden, I'm your dad.
Hey, wait,
bossing you around. I didn't want to pick you up from school. You think I wanted to pick you up from school? It's my day off at 2:30 in the fucking afternoon.
Your mom's pussy is just that good, okay?
And she goes to work. What does she do with the money? I am paying for every one of our meals. In fact, she told me to take you to McDonald's, get you a Happy Meal right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
damn
Tiffany?
It, Timothy. Oh, I said Timothy.
Well, it depends. You know, she's in 3rd grade. They're doing that
She's
switch
still
now.
transitioning,
You know?
that's right.
But yeah, dude.
Well, no. That's the reality you're going into as a person dating in their 30s.
Right, I know.
You're not going to find somebody around your age.
Sure I am.
Well, I mean,
a nihilistic, like...
Yeah, see,
lonely
but that's not
woman
gonna
like me
not gonna breed a
has
good
12
relationship.
cats and
That's
spiders
that's a
webs in her
pun, but
apartment.
That's not gonna make a good relationship, man. It's gonna you guys are both gonna burn the bridge at the end.
Damn, I know.
You know, if you're finding
love in all the wrong places.
No, dude, but trying to find somebody that's 29, 30
Gross,
without
dude.
a
29, 30?
Without a kid,
Why don't I
without a child, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's your reality going into this.
You think I'm going to date 29 and 30-year-olds? That's gross, dude. Yeah, they might as well be in a retirement home at this point. Okay?
Yeah, bro?
I want to buy them beer. I want the excitement back.
Oh,
you know, like a good 19-year-old.
Dude, doesn't that seem so young?
It's so gross. I don't know how anybody, like, it's, now that I'm 31, you see these, like, age gap relationships. You're just like, you are such a fucking creep, dude.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry. Weird. I don't like to throw judgments
and yeah,
out
31,
there.
32
And love
is still young.
love, dude. I get it. I don't know. But I met her. She was 18. She just turned 18. I really like her. So
where'd you meet her?
The Gap. You know, one of those Gaps has a baby Gap, and the big Gap connected.
Gaps.
They have the
like the H&M upstairs, downstairs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and she was upstairs, and I was like, "Well, this makes sense. You know, checks out."
In the boys section, or were you wandering about the aisles?
I was at the fucking cash register buying my leather onesie, dude. Okay, it was straight up
just coincidental.
Lit, okay.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber was blasting on the speakers.
Maybe it's meant to be, dude.
You know.
Too bad you didn't meet her at Forever 21 though.
She had 10 toe rings.
10,
which I thought was excessive.
Was it 11?
It's about something about the moon's power and the energy fields that circulate. She said I had a really good aura around me.
Oh, did she possibly like recharge her crystals the night before?
No, but she needed a phone charger because
well, if she would have recharged her crystals, she would have been able to charge her phone.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, what happened? What are we talking about? Why did we get there?
You drifted off, dude, because I was trying to say that going into dating as a 30-year-old now,
no
people 2 or 3 years younger.
I know.
Yeah, I know you're trying to avoid it.
Yeah, they all have kids. They all have kids.
How do
dude.
you feel about that? How does that make you feel, knowing that's a possibility? Because you could go 24, 25.
See, my problem.
And,
I don't.
and
think
it
I
wouldn't
could,
be that creepy.
I don't think I could date someone with a kid. I really don't.
Really?
I've done it before, but I was cheating on her the whole time. Gang shit.
Because of the kid or what? God damn it, Tiffany! I didn't want to pick you up
No,
from school.
that was,
I was just gonna go bang my side chick, Marissa, over there. Jesus.
No, dude, it was back. It was back in the day when I was telling you, like, my best friend fucked this one girl that I was like, you know, my first love.
Okay.
And we're like getting back and forth, getting together. So I needed to forget this girl.
Yeah.
So I was dating
And
3 girls.
So that was projecting.
3 girls,
Yeah.
dude, banging them all at the same time.
While
Best
she was doing
time
that
of my life.
to you, while your buddy did that to you.
No, it was like years later.
Okay.
I was trying to get past
Years
it.
ago.
And it takes a couple of years, you know, to
Yeah.
really face an issue.
Depends on who you are, but yeah.
Yeah, so but I
Yeah.
dated. She had a kid. He was one, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. We like take him to the zoo and the aquarium and stuff like that. And I think for whatever reason, I'm sure you get.
So now you couldn't do it?
And I'm sure you get. Well, stop. I'll stop you there for a second. But like, and I'm sure you get this too. Of like when you go to places and like older people or other people actually see a happy relationship with a baby,
Right.
It makes them really happy and like it feeds. So like you get a lot of those glances and like a lot of those interactions that like us 2 punk ass kids never would get or got.
Right.
So like it was kind of like this little like magic little like bean kind of thing, you know?
Yeah,
what I
man,
mean?
it's
Just
a
like,
plant.
Like ha ha ha. Like it just it's a euphoric and like happiness.
Yeah.
So I would go bang this girl after we did that at Target or whatever after that. Well,
At
no,
Target?
that's a different story. But so back then I did it because I was like, I don't fucking care. You know, I don't care about the kid. I don't care about her. So it's like it didn't matter to me that I was dating
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I was a piece of shit.
Of course.
But also now that I'm older, I know that's like you don't want to fuck up a kid's life.
yeah.
So for me, it's hard for me to be like, I could date somebody with a kid and then be like, oh, fuck, now like 6 months into it, like or a year, like that's a long time to be in a little kid's life and like in their brain developing years. Like that's where all my fucked up shit comes from. The more we talk about it, it's like, oh, that's why I was depressed for 20 years. This is connected to this. It's like it all happens when you're a kid. And so now that I realize all that, I'm like, I'm already a burden to this kid's mom. Now I'm going to be a burden to you too. Like when I kill myself, like imagine what happens if Timothy finds me with my, throat slit.
Timmy's gonna have Mom's gonna regret meeting you.
Timmy's gonna need to do more than go to the gymmy, okay?
Oh,
he's gonna need to do a little more than powerlifting to get through that trauma.
Well, Timmy's gonna try, man, but it takes a lot.
He might even go from to Tiffany, in this trauma.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't want to be this
The cause
guy.
of that.
I don't want to be that guy.
Well, it also is the moms now are way more aware of that as
Independent,
well.
too.
Well, IENDPENDT, do you know what I mean?
Preach.
Yeah.
That's true, dude. That's true.
So they're more.
He's got those cooter shooters, we call them.
I'm trying to say, like, they won't just the first date, oh, this is my son. They're not. They're more protective of that.
They leave him in the car at least, so the window's cracked.
Yeah.
He loves AC/DC. Is the AC on? No, AC/DC, baby.
No, but the 4 windows are down. He's good. He's got the keys.
How's your son 12?
But it's like they won't just let anyone meet their kid. At
You'd
least
be
like
surprised.
that's true.
I've met
But
a-
like
I've
the
met quite a few
okay,
kids.
all right. Let me validate this by saying the people I've known
Yeah.
with children. Some people I know with children.
Yeah.
Okay, 2/3 of the people I know with children, women, moms.
This is getting very
single moms,
CNN statistic right now.
single mom. Yes, 2 million people should die.
Tuned into CNN.
But the mothers, single moms that
Yeah.
I've known, are way more weary about just letting anybody.
Yeah, I know.
meet.
I'm just being an asshole.
I know
I'm just being a character.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, so you enjoyed it when you were side banging this bitch, but you don't like
Side
kids now?
banging, upside down, twirling, dude. We
Oh,
were
really?
doing the
She was
Six
wild?
Flags. No.
I'm trying to ask you the serious questions that
I'm
matter.
trying to avoid it,
I
dude.
know you are.
Hey, what do you want? What
You wouldn't be able to see yourself with a person that has a kid? This is a serious question, man. Come on. What are you, too high? You couldn't even smoked half that joint. It kept going out.
Damn, dude, you sound like Neil.
Who's
This
Neil?
This one girl's kid. He was 4 and he wouldn't shut up.
Wait, what?
What?
Do I know Neil?
No, why would you know him?
I don't know, man.
How would you know a 4-year-old? Do you know 4-year-olds all of a sudden, dude?
I'm sorry, the reference skipped me. I don't know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
You
either.
smoked the whole, like, half the joint, and I just hit one bug.
I'm just trying to have a good time, dude. Could I? Okay, what was your question? Could I honestly date someone with a kid? Is that what you said?
No, I'm saying that because you said you enjoyed it back then.
Well, I enjoyed moments of it, but I only enjoyed it because I knew it was momentary. You know?
Yeah. Well, because my brother's going through that situation.
Right.
So, and I mean,
What was it hard for him? I don't know if you can speak for him. Is it weird?
I don't know if I want to. It is weird. He's a 25-year-old dude.
Right.
You know, raising, I don't know, 8-year-old,
Yeah.
8, 9.
Yeah, and that's kind of up. Like, you know what I mean? It's
It's not just, you know.
Yeah.
But
they're saying a couple of words and stuff by then.
just one or two.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well, with their phones nowadays, I mean, let's put your screen down.
No, for sure. No, but I mean, it's got to be weird, right? And I don't want to say anything about their relationship.
Right.
You know?
No, but just
it is gonna take time for something like that to work out and to learn at it. You've never done this before,
right?
I think it's different when you get like when you.
Oh, that's true because they're getting married too, so it's like
when you have
it's
your
all
own
like it's a
baby.
sealed deal at this point too.
Yeah, when you have your own child, I think it's different. Like, not that that's not validating what that person's doing.
Right.
Like, that's just as a parent's not who birthed you. It's who raises you. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, family is more than blood. I mean, it's common.
So,
blood.
but with that being said, I think it's different raising your own child because, I mean, you know the ins and outs of it.
Well, yeah. Well, for me,
it's only logic.
It's also
right?
that
like,
it's your ego too. Because you're like, oh, I see myself in them. But I think you go, I see myself in them through the materialistic way of physical features, where you could look at your child, no matter who birthed them or gave the seed, and be like, oh, now I see myself in there because like I see the humility, or I see like the kindness, the treating people the right way,
right.
jerking
what you
off
instill.
upside down with one nipple on a car battery.
Well,
like that's my kid. It wasn't my seed, but it was my kid. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I could see that. So now
I always have to make moments just bad, I don't.
What are you talking?
I can't get too serious for.
No,
kid stuff's
dude.
weird to me. It weirds me out, dude. And it's weird because I'm so
Was it weird
old
coming
now,
over
dude.
last week and looking like seeing the
I'm never around kids. I don't know kids at all. It's just like, hey, like Rachel always like, hey, look at my kid. I'm like, yeah, it looks the same. A+.
It's growing. I mean,
I do a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Care emoji.
Care emoji. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that one, the smiley thing with the heart.
With
That's a weird one, dude.
Everybody
very
was
Biden.
fucking loving it, dude.
Really?
When it came
Who
out,
asked for it?
dude?
Why? And when do you use it?
Dude, yeah, do you use it in replace of the heart? Like, because I thought the heart emoji was that.
That's what I'm saying. Our language is gonna be so stupid. It's gonna be like 30 of those by the time your kid's 18.
Yeah, dude. You're just gonna be doing all these like.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, just they want to get better control of. It's like if they're using an algorithm to try to find the pattern of like people's thinking and things that you believe in.
Yeah.
Having more options and having a bigger schematic is more beneficial, right?
Well, yeah.
So they want to introduce as many of those as possible. 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, it's a new
13.
alphabet.
Right.
Yeah.
But also it's such
Like,
a
you
dumbed down
motherfuckers-
way to like
Yeah.
it's like hitting doing one of those scanner tests. A, B, C, D.
Right,
All the way
yeah,
down,
yeah,
they just
yeah,
put it
yeah,
in a
yeah.
machine. Like the computer can compute
Right.
who you are, who to
Like
sell
you-
you to
yeah.
instantly.
Like you motherfuckers need something else to react with, you know?
Yeah.
Y'all over there fussing about everything.
Right.
And you need a heart or a fucking care emoji.
Why even react? It served no purpose besides to the mogul of Facebook or Instagram. Like it doesn't. All it does is inflate people's egos and think like nobody really needs to see it. It's just like the weird interaction they do to like, oh, I feel it. Because then they break it down like how it feels when you hit that button and the little the sounds, slight vibrations, like it just trying to make you come.
But doesn't it? It does. Like if somebody
Makes you
ha-has. Well, no.
I know it feels good.
When somebody ha-has at it or hearts it instead of just a thumbs up. Like, that's sad that we...
No, it's like when we spend 8 hours doing this and then we get one thumbs up, like it's all worth it.
That's true. It makes you feel good. It builds the ego, man.
That's true.
So it's not a good thing. Like I honestly take the thumbs up as equally as You know, if you liked it, you
I
liked
take it like a fuck you. Give me a heart
Oh, really?
emoji,
Like a
dude.
thumb up the ass?
I'm just like,
Fuck
that's
you.
all you can do?
Turn around and shove it
I'm a
where.
thumbs
you know?
up to you. Okay, I'm like,
Okay,
that's cool.
cool.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
assholes.
guess I won't be at your birthday.
We were friends.
Yeah, we were friends, but you just
Mm-hmm.
liked it. You liked that I was going to the show. I was interested in this
Dude,
concert.
I heart a lot of your things.
You do.
I do. I heart. Because I care about you,
I
man.
think you actually wrote Zuckerberg and been like, can we get a care emoji by now? Like, my friend's going through hard stuff.
Yeah. Maybe
He's like, what do you want that to look
You're
like?
Hey, I care.
I don't know, like Biden around a 4-year-old
Can
at
I
Epstein
hug?
Island. All right, I think I got you. I've been there a couple times.
No,
Just a
no big
coincidence.
deal. Yeah.
Crazy
No,
coincidence.
he needed some IT
Crazy
help.
coincidence, yeah.
You know, trying to set up cameras in
Needed to
different rooms. I
recharge
don't
my
know.
batteries. What? I just said I
Okay,
need
why
to
don't you take another sip of that water,
recharge.
Zuckerberg? Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll take another sip of this beer and cheers you, my friend.
Hell yeah.
What do you got going on the rest of the day?
Who knows, dude? The sky's the limit. I might try to go meet some thoughts out there with kids. You've changed my mind.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Where would you go for kids right now?
Chuck E. Cheese, Peter
Wow.
Piper's Pizza.
See, you're just the creep in that situation, man.
Thanks.
Rolling in there, half baked, on a beer or two,
Yeah, it's like 1.5.
and then
It's gonna be. I mean, it's like when you go to get your driver's license picture taken, go high because anytime the cop sees it, like, oh, just this guy.
you want to see mine? I was both high and hungover.
That's what I'm saying. Me too, because that's how I always am. So if I go to Peter Piper's Pizza right now, half a joint, beer and a half.
Yeah.
This is who's stepping
This
into
is-
Timmy's life.
This is daddy.
This is daddy.
This is daddy,
okay?
boy.
So I'm gonna grab
And
a couple.
that's not what you call me, okay, Timmy?
I'm gonna grab a couple pepperoni slices.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a pitcher of Bud Light.
All right.
Walk my ass over to fucking the best arcade game
How
there.
many tokens you getting?
Maybe
$5?
doesn't even matter, dude.
$3?
I'm
It
using my
does
whole
matter.
stimulus check.
Dude, damn.
Okay.
Is it the April or the May?
I'm gonna
one?
be on fucking Cruising USA. It's gonna say ass fucked yo mama
Damn.
for all the top scores.
The
dude.
top scores. You can only do 3 letters though, dude.
Yeah.
ASF.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
got that.
exactly.
Okay, cool. Ask
so-
fuck your mama, boy.
And then some thoughts be walking over. They're like, "Hey, my kid wants to really play that game." I'd
He's
be
like, I got 1,200. I got 1K in fucking tokens, bitch. You want to play?
And she's like, "He really wants to play. We've been waiting here all day, and you've been here for 3 hours." I'm like, "Well, we're gonna have to do something to distract my time."
He puts a token in new challenger.
Yeah,
You know how like the
exactly.
old arcade games used to
And
say
then all of a
that?
sudden, his mom and me are in the bathroom,
Damn,
bumping uglies
and
on
Timmy
baby
over there
changing
yanking
table.
on a joystick, and his mama over there yanking on your joystick.
And then Biden comes over, vote for me. I can't even vote.
You both walk out.
I
of the,
can't even
You
vote.
both walk out of the bathroom, and you see Timmy getting sniffed by Biden.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
man.
she's like, I don't care. Like the guy that I had him with is a piece of shit. Honestly, like, I kind of want to get rid of him. I'm like,
damn. You know that is so sad because that is some children's fucking life, dude.
well, they're usually at Peter Piper's.
Or Chuck E. Cheese, dog. Or
Yeah,
Chuck E. Cheese.
that's true.
That mouse.
A little
that mouse,
racist, but true.
That mouse a pedophile, if you know what I
No,
mean.
he's-
dude.
what?
That
What do you
mouse is
mean?
probably Joe Biden, dude.
Why?
Because Chuck E. Cheese be going around talking to little kids and getting up close to them. And
What do you
taking-
want it to be?
Taking pictures.
It's not
with
Chuck
them.
E. Cheese. What's it supposed to be? Chucky Moose?
Look, I don't have anything against mice. I'm just saying, like that.
Chucky Elephant?
That mouse,
I go to Chucky Elephant. Yo, want to go to Chucky Elephants? Get a couple elephant ears?
dude. He looked like
Everybody
Dumbo.
loves elephant ears.
Elephant ears. Couple of ivory sticks.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Elephant ears? It's like those funnel cakes at the fair. That's what they call them. Piece of shit.
I am not dude. The fair.
Yes, the fair. You don't go to the fair. You're Hispanic, aren't you? That's like the fucking
That's
4th of July for white people.
I've been to the fair probably twice
Damn,
in
I
my
love
life.
the fair. Dude.
Really?
It's so much fun.
Well, say bye-bye to the fair because this Rona ain't letting you have that, dog.
going to the fair every year has built up my immune system for all this bullshit, okay?
Oh,
So
really?
as you're wearing masks and I'm fucking you in the ass, like, who's asking the questions, all right?
Big old ASF over here.
yeah,
huh?
dog. I'm fucking still giving wet willies to people in the grocery store, dude. I don't give a fuck,
Damn,
dude.
dude. That's biological warfare, son. You
I
better
ca-
not
I
come
call
at
it
me.
kombucha.
Oh, man.
The mask
Have you
shit's
seen-
weird, dude.
It is so weird to me.
How do you feel about it? I start feeling like a piece of shit for going. You go to some places now, and you feel like you're the asshole, and you get so many dirty looks. Like, dude, I don't wear a mask. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
I know, and I know you're supposed to, and sometimes I go back
I
and
don't
forth,
know.
being like, maybe it is a good thing. Then I read some things, I'm like, doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah.
And then it goes more on that side, but all the other people, most people I follow on like social media are like musicians and artists, so they're all very
Left.
liberal.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm always getting attacked. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to kill your grandma or do bad things. Like I'm being safe, and I just like I don't even have a mask. To be honest with you, I don't have one.
I don't have one. I don't have one either.
That's my excuse. I'll be like at Costco. They're like, you can't come in here without a mask. Like I don't got one. Like, what do we do if the guy just doesn't have a mask? Oh, you can let him in.
Oh, they do that?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
because
just
I was
saying.
gonna say, goddamn.
No.
Because I mean, I've
they'll throw
seen
your
some
ass out,
I've seen
dude.
some people that like canceled their Costco membership because they were implementing that. And I don't know if it's like that far. Look, I'm against the mask too. I don't like them.
Yeah,
I don't.
Costco is
for my
pretty
job
full. Like that is a pretty. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I do get it in like certain situations, but also it's kind of your choice, right?
If you're out in public, I think it's your choice.
I'm just like, dude, if you go into a bathroom and there's piss and shit in the air, I think it gets in your
Look,
mask.
I'm
You're
not
breathing it. If you're in a grocery store and somebody sneezes,
Yeah, why would you
doesn't
take it to
get-
the bathroom?
Doesn't it go on your bandana? Or if you're like,
Right.
a lot of people are
Whatever,
even
yeah.
those single use ones, I guess, would probably be the one of the better ones that doesn't have the H95.
N95.
But most people are wearing scarves and other like they buy material from like
Yeah, they
Gap,
reuse it.
from
Yeah,
bricks.
yeah.
All these. I mean, I get emails every day, like we have new face masks. I mean, that's just
But
cloth.
that's still creating that moisture.
That's all it is. You're
It's
just
creating that moist fucking
that you're just breathing closer.
yeah.
And then
you're-
people are
you're-
always touching their face and stuff like that. Like
People
so
having
you're
panic
touching
attacks,
this, and then
dude.
you're touching this to get it over your nose.
Yeah, you're touching it way more than you would.
That's what happened to me. The one time I went with my bandana, I was like pretty into this crisis, being like fucking freaked out. So going in with gloves to the grocery store, and it was my first time in the grocery store. I think since this really all happened. So I wore the bandana and everything like that. Then it like kept on falling, and I was like kind of trying not to touch it, trying to fuck with it. I was like, by the
Right.
end, I just didn't even have it on. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm doing
This is
more.
bullshit.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I do feel like
Just breathing in the carbon dioxide that your body creates after exhaling, like you're just rebreathing that.
it's crazy.
There's people that have panic attacks, dude, like straight up panic
Yeah.
attacks because they can't catch their breath, and it's mandatory that they have a mask. Like,
Well, and how long do you expect if you do that to all grocery stores and all even like restaurants, stuff like that, like dining and putting it up and down if you're eating?
yeah, people to eat. Like, what are you doing?
It's like I get it, like on a train or a subway, but even for doing that for like let's say 6 months or a year,
Yeah.
isn't our immune system going to be so fucking bad by the end of all that? We're all just going to
Especially
die.
after staying in the fucking month and a half, 2
Yeah.
months that the people have like stayed in. Well, luckily, like I've been out. My job doesn't require
Me
a
too,
mask.
and that's why I think I'm a little bit more of. I mean, I've gone to work during this whole thing, so like, and I've seen vendors and whatever. So
Right,
it's like I
yeah.
don't feel like I understand if I was like in New York City or like some
yeah, you're
city
not
where
we're
like
not living
living
on
in-
top of each other.
and just getting like my groceries delivered to me and sanitizing them
Yeah.
down and like literally not leaving my house. I'd be I'd be a fucking mess right now.
Yeah.
The fact is I leave every day, so I'm like,
right.
that's not as
Well, I
great.
mean
don't know.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
but yeah, just
I understand because like the friends that I have that have not gone out, they're
Yeah.
still working
right.
from home. They go out maybe once a week to get groceries, maybe.
Yeah.
Like those friends are just I can only I can't imagine what they're thinking.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
it's kind of like I don't know. Well, especially one friend in general, he's got family in hot spots, you could say.
Mhm.
So it hits closer to home. So I mean, they're just all like, what's the CDC saying? What and that's part of the fear tactic too, I
Right.
think, right? And it's not shaming or anything because that's what you believe, and it's
Right.
like, I'm not gonna shame you for fucking not wearing a mask. Like, I think it's just another fucking reason to fucking
Well, it's also like the CDC. It's like, yeah, you should be able to trust the CDC and who. Like, I wish
Yeah.
I could go CDC.com. What should I do? And it was right all the time. But the thing is, like, it's proven to us time and time again that
yeah.
they've been wrong.
Right.
So many fucking times that
yeah.
like.
But I mean, like, I'm not talking down on people like that, but it's like
No, I get it.
That's
what
all.
I'm
That's
saying,
all
yeah.
That's all they know.
Right.
It's like I was texting with a couple of them, and it's like I've been going to work, so it's just kind of normal for
Right,
me.
right.
There's a normal
You
aspect.
see
to
masks
it.
and
Yeah.
stuff every once in a while, but
Yeah, that's the only thing that changes.
Yeah.
But I could be. That's crazy. I'd be freaking out.
right, me
I'd
too.
be like,
yeah,
full blown don't come in
prepper.
here. Yeah,
I know.
It's crazy. I think that's where I would lean to.
But at what point do we have to like just go live a little bit?
True.
It's like at
100%.
because it's like we are avoiding certain deaths, but it's like we're also like, and like a lot of people make that argument of like just stop driving. Everybody should not drive anymore because so many people, 100,000 people die a year of that.
From
it's
driving,
like,
yeah.
But it's also
smoking.
Well, yeah, it's
fucking
people that have
Tylenol.
smoked for forever, they're like 30 years, or have been like, then scared of the corona, which is like it's probably less likely. I don't. It just.
Yeah, well, you hear like it affects
to,
smokers more, and now fucking nicotine
might
battles
be good.
like that.
Yeah, and it's like I hate to be like I don't like to look like I have the narrative of being, I'm over this virus, so let's just fucking leave.
Right.
Like just saying you're sick of it or done with it doesn't make it disappear.
No,
what I'm saying is like the more and more information and knowledge that we have come out, especially from like news sources that maybe you should trust more than people that are trying to get clickbait. Like I feel like it's we flattened the curve a little bit. We like didn't pound the hospitals, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
People keep on saying that the tests are getting higher and more people are testing positive because everybody's inevitably pretty much going to get it.
Yeah, well,
that was the thing. You're never going to
everybody's test, and there's way more tests going on.
Exactly.
More people are testing.
Exactly. So
You
it's
are
like,
going to.
we are. I mean, it's
the
like
probability.
they're saying over half of them, people will get it. So we wanted to slow down the curve of having just all these hospitals bombarded with the people that are actually going to get sick and die from it. So it's like, at what point this is off of the flu, and we've never had a cure for the flu. It's a complex flu cold that we never have solved or put a vaccine for, only preventative.
Yeah.
And not even fully preventative, only that it will
guaranteeing you that you'll get sick.
You'll be sick for 3 days rather than a week or something.
No,
so it's
sure.
like we'll never.
Yeah. Yeah. Who fucking knows, man?
And then for me, I'm like, if you're old or sick or you're worried, like just stay home.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be going to a fucking crowded baseball game and I do still get like.
Oh, I wish I could just fucking
I'm
bump
weird
elbows
about
with homie
me
eating
too.
his hot
I know,
dog
me
next
too.
there
Yeah.
while somebody in the fucking 5 rows behind us catches a foul ball,
Sneezes
dude.
on you.
Fuck.
That's okay.
Yeah. Spills half his beer.
Yeah. I was going to drink it.
I miss that, dude. I miss baseball.
I'm glad I got to go a spring training game.
Yeah, I didn't get to get. We were
I
gonna
was
go.
so fucking sick.
And then that's when
I
they
was
canceled
so
it.
sick.
No, but going back to what you were saying, like, what were you saying?
I was sick.
Why are we gonna? If you're immunocompromised or you have
like a pre-existing condition or something like that, breathing problems, all these kind of things. Don't
go outside.
And
I get it. I don't want to kill any people. I don't want to kill
me
your grandma.
either. Yeah,
I don't want to kill my
your
grandma.
That he's a
I
little
don't want to
racist.
kill my parents. Like
the grandpa's a little racist.
Well, he was, dude. He would throw the N-word out everywhere. It's a different generation, all right?
That's true. But when I was saying pass the mashed potatoes, and he starts calling me a N-word supporter, I'm like, Grandpa,
well,
come on.
Well, he said lover first.
Pass me the gravy. Gravy too.
That's funny. But it's like, fuck, dude. And let's preface this by saying, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I'm not scientist.
I know everything.
I'm not a fucking scientist, dude. I don't
either.
I don't follow the numbers. I don't have the
Believe
news.
me, nobody's listened to 58 minutes. This is like,
dude, why do you have to be that guy? Why do you have to be that guy? Who cares if anybody's listening? This is for you and I.
That we have to say it out loud that we don't know what we're talking about? Of course we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, isn't that what I mean? The sick people, the older people, the people
why are you
going to
compromise?
Those are like I don't.
You're living. Like why you can't? Yeah. You got to feed your family.
So why are they hating on other people that are like health? And this is something that Rogan's beats to death all the time. He's like, all you see on all these like fear of the pandemic is hoping for a vaccine, hoping for a pill. They don't talk about your immune system or trying to make yourself healthy or any of these things. It's just like it's only people that are getting pizza delivered to them, Uber Eats for breakfast,
taking Timmy to McDonald's,
drinking soda all day, and they're like watching the news, praying for a vaccine. And you're like, it's right here, my brother.
Well, it is,
but it's not necessarily. I understand. Like I do believe in science too. But I believe that these worlds have to fucking mesh.
There's a middle for sure. Learn from one another, dude. And this is just another thing that's gonna fucking divide us.
Yeah,
which is perfect with the fucking November elections coming up. Like, you don't think this is gonna affect us?
Yeah.
Like, how long until we forget this ever happened?
Oh, it's not. I mean, the thing is
You
that
know, this
the
is gonna-
genius of our media, which we've seen right now, the genius of our media, like TV
Gaslighting.
and of our fucking telephones, they're going to be bombarding with so much other bullshit.
Oh,
Tiger King 2 with Nick Cage and
Yeah.
Pedro from Who Do You Think You Are, dressing like the Tiger King. We're going to forget all about
Yeah,
this
for
thing,
sure.
you know? But it's true. Like, they're just such masters of manipulation through, like, they'll go Iraq war, they'll go Venezuela drug lords, they'll go Australia's on ice.
And that's 5 years apart. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
So we'll
not-
totally
it's-
forget
yeah.
about this because they're able to do that to us because we're dumb, unfortunately. A lot of us don't do a lot of like internal thinking.
Internal common sense
But
has kind of gone out the window in a sense.
Do you know what my dad gave me when I went over there for, I don't know, what it was, Mother's Day?
Mama's Day.
He gave me these vitamin D pills.
Uh-huh.
And he was kind
They're
of
for
like,
the D boy?
yeah. And,
Oh, damn.
and it's funny because a week later, like Dr. Rhonda Patrick was on JRE. And she would like, because that whole podcast was about how to improve your immunity and try to like take better care of yourself. So I've been
Yeah.
taking vitamin D for like almost 2 weeks straight, 5,000 IUs of it. Dude, it's like almost a miracle drug.
Yeah?
It's like I actually looked it up because
What benefits do you get from what? What
now,
have you seen?
So right now, the big thing with Corona is it's really hurting and killing people that are vitamin D deficient. And
Yeah.
it's something like 70% of people in America are deficient and 29% are super deficient of it. So it's there's like only
so
1%
there's
of
like,
people that
wow.
actually get enough vitamin D. It's like, because how our lives are now, we're in a bubble, we're in an office, and
Yeah.
people like you, or the thing is why it hit African Americans really hard as well, because like darker skin, the melatonin levels are different, so you don't absorb vitamin D the same way because you were birthed in these, motherlands that basically would prevent you from
Gotcha. Or
taking too
living,
much in.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
BC, before
So
Corona.
so that's why it hit like some of these urban places really hard and killed a lot of those people because they were like super vitamin D. That was
D
this was a
deficient,
trend
yeah.
that they found. So taking vitamin D helps your immune system and a couple other things, helps you sleep and regulate just things internally.
Nice.
And then I didn't know or not, but I felt like uplifted. And I guess some people, it's a bit, vitamin D, where they say it's like for depression, like get in the sun because then you'll soak it and you'll feel better. Dude, like my anxiety and depression, I feel like
soak up the sun.
has gone down
Really?
a lot.
That's
I feel
good,
like
dude.
it's kind of crazy.
That's good for you.
So I feel like
I
people
get
should try it out.
a ton of vitamin D because I'm out in the sun
But it's
every
they
day.
say it's hard to soak
All
in.
day.
They say it's hard to soak it in enough through your skin.
10 hours a day outside.
Well, especially since you have darker skin. So I guess your melatonin like deflects it in a weird way.
Damn, I'm
Because that's why.
protected, huh?
Because you're a lot. We're
Damn.
working outdoors a lot.
Yeah, but I do take other immune supports, other immune builders as
Yeah.
well. I take vitamins daily.
I do too. I take a
Yeah.
multivitamin and I take turmeric.
But just
But vitamin
Vitamin
D,
D?
I added on there and
Huh.
I'm feeling good about it, dude.
I mean, it can't be. Can you OD on vitamin D?
yeah, you can take too much.
What is the symptoms? What do you?
I'm not
start-
sure, but it's not 5,000. But with
Daily?
my multivitamin, I'm taking I take that daily. So it's like 5,700.
Okay.
And that's like almost 800% of
Yeah,
your daily
vitamin C
intake
is really good for it too.
Yeah, that's just your immune system in general. But I don't know.
I
It's
take that
weird.
too.
It's
Yeah,
I
dude,
like getting into some of that stuff, and it sounds
sure,
so
because-
boring to talk about, but I don't know. It's something that for somebody that's
Well, dude,
suffered with mental health and stuff for
Yeah.
so long, and just trying to feel better.
Yeah,
I feel like-
it goes back to fucking food is medicine, right?
Yeah.
That's a saying, right? Like the marble saying that you said earlier.
Yeah,
Like that's a saying. Food is medicine, and what you put in your food is gonna cure your.
Right.
Like you know what I heard? Like tonsils, why people get them removed,
yeah,
is because they've evolved to become kind of just useless in a sense. But back then, back in the day, caveman days, I guess you would say, it's like
yeah,
that was, if your tonsils were inflamed, that was a sign that your body.
quarantine.
No, just that something that you were eating, something that you were doing, it wasn't good for you. It was like infecting because there's like filters.
Right.
Your tonsils are filters.
Yeah.
So that would filter it, and then I don't know, make it like a sinus infection or something. So it would be a sign like, hey, change up something in your daily routine
Yeah.
because something you're doing is affecting. I don't know. It was like this.
That's pretty
It was like a
interesting.
primal thing. You know,
I can
like
see that. But I got mine removed because they used to just be like spider webs for diseases because they were always so inflamed that they'd catch everything. So then all of a sudden I'm infected with everything
well, because I think
because it'd catch them.
yeah.
You know.
Well, and that I guess it's doing its job, but then it comes to a point where
No, because then you're getting sick more often because it's not just what you're eating or it's like what you're around.
okay.
Like if somebody sneezes,
true, yeah,
all of a sudden this sneeze becomes
thinking about it,
a
this
mask
goes,
inside of my throat
yeah.
rather than just kind of circumventing and leaving.
This goes back to primal caveman days where
Right,
it was
different.
like a colony of
If even
You
maybe
no
it
sick.
wasn't like that.
I'm no sick.
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
maybe even like that. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
who
did.
knows?
Bird,
But
dad,
that's
that's a language. Is like when you start getting into like if you get really high in a psychedelic, when you start thinking about language, it just trips you.
I don't even get high on a psychedelic, dude. Like
yeah,
hearing-
but if
hearing
you're on
my-
mushrooms or acid and you start thinking about language and the way that like we
yeah, it's
communicate,
trippy.
and what
But
we never,
hearing my daughter like start to
that's true.
talk
Yeah.
to start to form words like
yeah, that's weird.
that
right?
is weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking just dada mama like she
But she hears
crazy.
words around her that are like already formed. So like, what is
Right.
it like when there was no language?
when there was no word. Even then, it was a language. I feel like
something.
it was a form of them understanding each other. So
Yeah.
it was a language, even if nowadays you can't understand. You can't.
Right, it was a
you know,
different-
it's-
yeah.
It's just a dialect. in a
Yeah, that
sense.
guess that's what it's called. That's true.
God damn! So you about to be a stepdaddy, huh? Jumping on the
can't wait.
Tinders,
I
dog.
can't wait, dude.
I want you on the Tinders, dude. Get on there, man.
No.
Come on.
Gross, no.
All right, find a hot 24-year-old, like little 24-year-old piece
I
right
could,
there.
I don't. I think. I don't think.
24 is too young. What's
I
that?
think 25 is as
8
young
years
as I could
apart.
go.
25.
Yeah. 23, 22. I don't know if it feels right. It feels right.
A 24-year-old with trauma. How about that?
Oh my god. That's my spot, dude. That's my Elizabeth Olsen.
God damn. And you know that bitch got some trauma.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Thanks for listening.
yeah.
Thanks for
You're
doing
welcome. Thanks for listening to me.
Episode
That was fun.
96, dude. Can
Sorry
you believe?
for a shitty episode last
Can
week.
you believe that
Can
we're
you believe
fucking
that many
4 away from
episodes
100?
in it? You can still just. That's the funny thing about music or anything, though, right? Or even writing.
That's yeah.
It's like you
just-
can be so far into something and just still just do
Oh, that's
complete
dog
shit.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, man, you're gonna have your fucking Mona Lisas, and you're gonna have your, whatever fucking Picasso was doing before he died. Because after he died, it was when he skyrocketed. That's when
Oh, really?
everybody- Yeah.
well, how so?
Everybody found his artwork,
Oh,
and it's
so
like
he
this
just
is
he just
masterpiece.
he
Yeah.
just didn't get discovered till he
Yeah.
died.
Sadly, that happens to a lot.
It does, especially now. I feel like, but then Juice WRLD's out of the picture before you know.
Yeah, Juicy, R.I.P. dog. R.I.P. Juice. Who else died? I feel like another famous person died since last week. A lot of famous deaths coming on.
Dude, the Mark Maron's like girlfriend just died.
Really?
It's really sad.
Did she overdose?
No, she was in her 50s. I was some weird.
Oh wow.
And it was sad
Were there
because
complications or
he. No, I don't think it was
Oh.
connected. He podcasts, and in his he did like a.
Okay, he's like the originator.
Oh, yeah.
One of the early.
I couldn't listen to more than 2 minutes of it. It was so sad.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like,
He
I've
breaks
never
down,
felt
huh?
love like. I mean, he's pretty much crying. He's
Yeah.
like, I've never felt love. I didn't think I could receive love and give love in this way. And he's like, for the first time in my life, I felt like that connection and like that I could actually
Yeah.
receive love and take love, and that she actually loved me. And it's like, I mean, he was. I mean, I read his book. Like I've been into him for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's just
I listened.
fuck, dude.
I listened to a couple of his podcasts, but
Yeah, it's sad though. Yeah, but I don't think that's obviously
Fred. I don't know. He was an old actor, comedic actor. I want to say.
Oh yeah.
God, I can't remember his name.
I'm not really sure who that. I've seen him in like
And
stuff,
yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
but yeah, I don't really know too much about him. Was he in like Leave It to Beaver or something? One of those like
I
sitcom
don't know.
shows.
I couldn't tell you. I didn't see that. I'm not white. Did a lot of Hispanics watch Leave It to Beaver?
I mean, you're dating the whitest person in the world. I mean, married to, so I think like
Okay.
there's some kind of crossover in the last 10 years. Okay, I know it hasn't gone completely fucking. I don't know what's the Latina Telemundo.
Yeah, Telemundo. Galavisión.
Yeah, Mexican soap operas. I'm sure. Like I know that's
Telenovelas.
not going on in your house. I know you watch the whitest dating shows and reality shows.
Which
okay?
are fucking soap operas. What? It's not that fucking different.
Yeah, but it's still very white. So you
Yeah.
bring this white thing into the picture all the
Girl,
time.
I'll
I'm
put
getting
it this
tired of
way.
it.
I'll
I'm
put
getting
it
tired
this
of the
way.
white card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do it because I ain't white. Those aren't my beliefs. I tell her she's watching stupid shit and rotting her brain. That's what I say.
And then you sit down and watch it.
No,
with her,
I
dude.
don't.
Okay.
I'll pick up my book. I'll go outside. I'll fucking go beat it in the bathroom, dude. Real
Beat
quick.
it in the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm not watching fucking The Circle Paraguay, wherever they
I'm
fucking
pretty sure
film next.
Beat It
It's
in
like
the
you're reading subtitles for this shit. What are you doing? Like,
Wasn't Beat It in the Bathroom the sequel to Leave It to Beaver?
maybe Leave It to Beaver, beat it in the bathroom, doggy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I would do
Beaver was being dirty, dog.
Oh.
He was building that. Damn, boy.
Oh my God, we need to end this.
Do we?
Well, after
I
that,
have to pee really bad.
I did
so
too.
this is a
That's
good
why I
ending.
said that.
All right. Well, cheers, man. And
Cheers to what?
thanks for listening, dude. I fucking enjoyed doing this.
Yeah, we survived Corona, so congratulations,
Yeah.
everybody.
If you died,
USA,
I'm
USA.
sorry for you and your losses.
Yeah,
I feel like that was very not touching, but
it wasn't. I didn't get touched at all.
we still love you.
All right,
Well, Biden's not here, so. And plus, you're way out of his age range. Bye.
peace.